She says, my husband insists on bringing his family here from Pakistan. You know, before even I resume reading the rest of the question, I can predict it. And this is very typical when a husband wants to bring his family, especially the in-laws, or sometimes his brother-in-law only, and he wants him to live with his wife in the same flat. It is a very wrong tradition. Wrong not in a sense, it is not right to do it, it's haram. It is haram. And alhamdulillah, I managed to correct many families in this regard. The brother in such culture assumes that his brother is like a brother to his wife. So he calls her Bahabi, sister. She's like my sister, no, she's my sister. So he goes to work early morning or to school or travels, and he's leaving his brother with his wife. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was asked about this. He said, Ya Rasulullah, somebody said to him, أَفَرَأَيْتَ الْحَمُ? He said, الْحَمُ الْمَوْتِ. الْحَمُ الْمَوْتِ. Now let me continue reading. الْحَمُ الْمَوْتِ, it is as dangerous as death. To leave your wife with your brother or any person. Why the brother? Because many people belittle that and they think we're family. To the extent, once I've seen some people involved in da'wah, they go out for da'wah and so on. And I saw the brother-in-law is giving a hug and a kiss to his sister-in-law. I was shocked. What is this? She's my sister. She's like my sister. She's not your sister. And she would never be your sister. She's not your mahram. And she will not be your mahram. Because simply she's just married to your brother. Okay? You want to know what is the mahram? Ayah number 31, which I just quoted of Surah An-Nur. وَلَا يُبْدِينَ زِينَتَهُنَّ إِلَّا لِبُعُولَتِهِنَّ أَوْ آبَائِهِنَّ أَوْ آبَاءِ بُعُولَتِهِنَّ أَوْ أَبْنَائِهِنَّ أَوْ أَبْنَاءِ بُعُولَتِهِنَّ أَوْ إِخْوَانِهِنَّ. The ayah. Also in Surah An-Nisa, حُرِّمَتْ عَلَيْكُمْ أُمَّهَاتُكُمْ وَبَنَاتُكُمْ وَأَخَوَاتُكُمْ وَعَمَّاتُكُمْ وَبَنَاتُ الْأَخِ وَبَنَاتُ الْأُخْتِ. Read the meaning of the two ayahs. When you know, then you will know who is a permanent mahram. Mahram yani, it is okay for your mastura to take off the hijab before him, to sit with him, to travel for hajj with him, because he is permanently haram for her to marry under any circumstances. Uncles, fathers, father-in-law, son-in-law, stepson, stepdaughter, things of this nature. It's all available in these two ayahs. This ayah of Surah An-Nisa and the ayah of Surah An-Nur. You know, brothers and sisters, Al-Quran is the most beautiful thing in our lives. And in most of the ijabat, the answers, we provide references from the Quran. You see, that is the purpose of reading the Quran. Not just for getting the ajr or thawab, or on some traditions, Ameen party, Bismillah party, and in marriage, on occasions like that. We learn. We read to learn, to practice. Now, so the sister says they're living now in the same house as us, although he can afford to put them in a separate house. His brother, okay, I told you, it must be a brother in the question. His brother is 24 years old and unemployed. What did I tell you? It's typical. Isn't it my right as a wife to demand my own housing? It is your right. Absolutely. Especially imagine that every time you're going in and out, or even using the bathroom, you have to put on your full hijab and you're living like in public. Simply because somebody... Here is a difference between... There are some necessities, like, you know, he just arrived, so he's staying with me for a few days until I find a roommate for him, or I find somebody where he can stay with, or... No problem. But keep in mind, he is to your wife like any other stranger. Okay? If I visit you, you're going to honor me, give me a nice hospitality, a nice meal, a day, 2, 3. But every time I say, brother, can I go to the bathroom? Yeah, wait a minute. I have to make sure that my wife is wearing hijab or she's not on the way, and my daughter likewise. So you're going to treat your brother likewise, temporarily, until you find a way. As far as the parents, sister, that's a different story. Because it is due upon the child to be dutiful to his parents and take care of them to the best of his ability. to the best of his ability. If they have no place to live in, they must live with the son, and he has to look after them. This is your jihad and struggle, and your reward will be in proportion with your patience. I know it's a big test, but if you take it as a credit, so that when you grow old, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will treat you likewise. Allah will send you an in-law who would respect and love you and give you a good treatment. Insha'Allah, you will be treated the same. Jazakillahu khair.